What's up, everybody? gilbertblaze here. What an interesting weekend has been for TNA. You know, everyone's been giving their opinion on Kurt Angle's situation, and I felt like I needed to give my 2 cents on it just a little bit because, you see, Kurt Angle, for me, I've always been a fan of Kurt Angle. Okay, you can't deny the man's talent. You can't deny the fact that he's a great wrestling personality, but you have to ask yourself about Kurt Angle, when is enough is enough? Okay, he was discovered with having steroids in his car, which is not a big shocker because anyone that knew Kurt Angle knew that he'd take steroids, and he's probably never ever going to stop. Now the question is, what kind of help is he going to get for this problem? He obviously doesn't want to stop. He obviously probably don't want no help. Now when he was in WWE and when he got released or when he just quit the WWE, there were a lot of talks, there were a lot of rumors of Vince saying that he was suicidal, that he had a major drug problem, they wanted to take him to a rehab center, but he refused. And all of this happened when he left, and supposedly he was going to take time off, but then he signed a contract with TNA and jumped straight to TNA. So all this has been happening with Angle for the past few years, and it's just more drama and more drama and more drama. You know, you had the situation with his ex-wife Karen and Jeff Jarrett, and now you got this situation that happened this weekend. Now, I knew he was going out with Raka Khan. I didn't know they had broken up, and I also didn't know that she actually moved into his place. And then after they split up, she filed a restraining order against him. So all of that was pretty new to me as well. But you have to ask yourself this: why would she file that restraining order against Kurt Angle? And why would Karen Angle be also afraid of him and want a divorce? Kurt Angle, to me, is the type of person that he has such an intensity about him. He has this strong personality, and you don't know if he's going to snap at any minute. He has that kind of personality to me. I always got that vibe off of Kurt. And it's scary. It's really scary because with all the steroids and all the, any kind of drugs that he's also using in his system, you don't know what's going to happen to him. I've been saying this for a long time now, and I hate to say this again, but don't be surprised in a few years if Kurt Angle is dead. I really honestly believe that that's the route that's gonna happen for him, because the way things are going for him now, it just seems like he's heading towards that direction. It's a scary direction, and I hate to say that because I don't want to wish no ill will on nobody, but the fact remains is Kurt Angle seems out of control. Kurt Angle's mindset, I don't think anyone knows what he's really thinking, what he's capable of doing. And all these steroids in his system is going to fuck his head up. And he's got this intensity about him. He has this drive about him that is like non-stop. And it's like he doesn't want to take any breaks. He doesn't want to heal his body up. I mean, the guy is mentally, he's a mess. And I really fear for him. I really do. And TNA has been contributing to this whole factor because it's like they're sucking the blood right out of him. They're not giving, I mean, they're letting him do basically whatever he wants. He runs roughshod over TNA. He does whatever the hell he wants, and nobody in TNA is doing anything about this. So if he dies in a few years, then definitely TNA will have something to contribute up on that. So that's what I wanted to say on Kurt for now, because as the story, I mean, I was shocked, honestly. I was shocked that he actually got bailed out of jail and got to the pay-per-view last night at Hard Justice. What shocked me even more was the fact that he still retained the title. Now, is he going to get any kind of consequences done on him? I mean, he should be suspended at least. I mean, he has a court date pending. I mean, all this stuff that's happening to him, TNA is going to still give him the title. Now, if they're smart, they will somehow give him drop the title and then take him off of TV for a few weeks or something to get what he needs to get cleared out. Because right now he got this court date pending. So if they're smart, they're going to have to try to figure something out and get the title off of Kurt, because you don't want your heavyweight champion, the guy that's going to be representing your company, up on charges and possibly might be going to jail. So if TNA is smart, they would get the title off of him and at least suspend him, or at least take him out of TV for a few weeks or a month at least. So on to the pay-per-view. Now I'm not going to review it because you know a lot of people are reviewing it, but I do want to talk about one thing in particular, and that is the Knockouts match. We all know that I'm a big women's wrestling fan, so I'll just put it like this. When Gail Kim left the TNA, the Knockouts division took a big nosedive. We all saw it. It faltered. It was lackluster. It was missing something. It took a while for the Knockouts division to pick up. But then we got Victoria, Tara going into TNA. Then we got Sarita heading into TNA. We got cheerleader Melissa finally having a role as a wrestler in a different gimmick. Alyssa Flash doing matches as well. So now we got all these women in TNA, and the division picked up. It started getting really good again. They've been having really great matches. You know, Daphne, Taylor Wilde, the beautiful people have been doing pretty good also. So all the division and the women have been doing great. And as always, the Knockout division, their segments are the highest rated segments on TNA Impact. So with all this being said, how the hell did ODB become the #1 contender for the title, and how did that change from a one-on-one matchup to ODB and Cody Deaner versus the beautiful people, and the title still being on the line? That to me, I just don't understand that. And then to top things off, you have Cody Deaner winning the Knockouts Championship. Here's a man who hasn't won any match at all. He's been trying to wrestle, and he's been getting beat by every man that he's been going up against. But yet, he beats Velvet Sky to become the women's champion. So therefore, all that hard work and all that development and all that built up that the Knockout division finally got back on the right track all goes down to shit because you have a jobber guy winning a women's title. So what does that tell you for their division? No, seriously, why would you give the title to Cody Deaner? It makes no fucking sense. It just made no sense to me. Like, I don't care what anyone's telling me right now because it just makes no sense. I was so pissed off to see that because I knew how hard the Knockout division tried so hard to get themselves right back on top like they used to be, and they finally did that. But then TNA pulls this stunt last night, so that pisses me off. So now the question is, who he's going to lose the title to? Will it be against Kong? I doubt if the beautiful people is going to win the title back. So I could just see Kong winning the title, and then next you know, you're going to have a Kong Terror feud for the women's title. That's what I can see happening. But for now, that's what I wanted to say. Hard Justice was just so up and down for me, but that whole Knockouts thing really pissed me off. And Kurt Angle's situation, there's more to come to that. But honestly, I do feel that Kurt Angle's direction, his path, is leading to a really bleak, dark end, and I really don't want that to happen to him. I hope he gets help for his problems, but seeing how Kurt Angle seems so stubborn of a person, I doubt it's going to happen. But that's what I wanted to say for now. Hope you all had a great weekend. Talk to you soon. Peace.